How do, guys? My first vlog, so I do apologise for it going to be not very good. Everyone's first vlog is never very good. I thought I'd do a review of my bike as my first vlog. So what have I got? I have got a Suzuki sv650s K6 model. I've got it restricted down to well, the license requirements when I pass my test, so that's been restricted to 33 brake horsepower. I know the laws have changed now, but I passed my test before it changed, so what do I think of the bike? Well, I love it. It's a fantastic bike, V-twin, unrestricted, it's 69 brake horsepower. And yeah, because it's V-twin, it's very torquey low down. So, as a new rider, you know, very forgiving. It can be a bit sloppy with the gear changes. Yeah, it's nippy enough, you know what I mean. You're going to beat most of things on the road, even with mine being restricted. I beat most things on road, so it's just top end I don't have. That's the only problem. So, well, yeah, I mean, one of the great things about the SV is it's full of character, you know. What things have I got on the bike? Well, I'm going to do a walk round as my next video, but I've got quite a few mods on it, for a double bubble screen, mirror extenders, aftermarket can, you know, lots of little things as well, which I'll point out to you on the walk around of my bike, which I should upload soon. But yeah, I mean, as a new rider, I don't think there's a better bike. She's reliable. She's never let me down. She's nippy enough. You know, there's plenty of power there for learning, or even an experienced rider can still have fun on it. Yeah, parts are readily available. There's loads of parts out there because they are such a popular bike. Very reliable. Mine's never let me down. Touch wood, still won't. And yeah, it's brilliant bikes. Great all-rounders. It's technically classed as a sports tourer, which is a combination of a tourer and a sports bike, hence the name. Because I think it's not enough power there to class it as a sports bike, so it's sort of classed as a sports tourer. Which leads me on to one of the downsides to this bike is its long distance ride. You know, if you want to ride it for a long time, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna hurt, right? Because the seat is so hard, you might as well be sat on a boulder. I think a boulder would actually be more comfortable. I mean, obviously you can buy aftermarket seats and what have you and whatnot, but yeah, the standard seat on this, which I have, is just like sitting on the boulder. It is horrible. And also the mirrors. Now I've got the mirrors are well, quite rubbish on most bikes, to be fair. So again, that's nothing new to this bike, but I've managed to get around that downside with buying some mirror extenders, which is that sort of block of metal there that just pushes the well, obviously brings out the mirror a bit more. So so you can see around your elbows. You probably see from my camera angle the speedo and the rev count. I quite like that. It's nothing busy about it. It's all in one thing. It's nice and simple. It's there. There's your revs. There's your speed, and you got your other things such as your neutral light, obviously, your oil light, your petrol light, your main beam light, and obviously indicators. So yeah, the good thing about it, it does have it. Well, it doesn't have a fuel gauge, but it has a fuel light. So it starts flashing when you ought to get some, and then it stays on when you need to get some. So yeah, that's handy, obviously. As a clock as well, as many of us know, there's certainly the older bikes, there's not many clocks on them, so that's quite handy. And it does temperature gauge as well, which, engine temperature, not outside temperature, not all that high tech, which I find it quite handy, having a nice oil temperature gauge as well. So, oil just tells you the temperature of the oil, so you can keep an eye on it. But yeah, I mean, like I says, short. Oh, and brakes as well. Actually, think about it. Brakes on this are really bad. I'm thinking about getting some braided hoses to help them be a bit better. Yeah, the good thing is, because it's a V-twin, the engine braking on it's really good, so it sort of makes up for the poor brakes sort of thing. But yeah, it's really not good brakes, to be fair. But yeah, so like I said, if anyone's looking at buying an SV, because they're a good, I think they're the best bike for best budget bike. I think they've got plenty of character and they're great fun to ride. And yeah, they look the business as well. I mean, this one's mine has just got the standard bikini fairings, so it's not naked, it's not fully clothed, but it's got a bikini on. Oh yeah, a bikini. That's what they call it, bikini fairings. So yeah, so when they're fully fed, they look the business as well. But yeah, like I said, the only thing I'd say, and corrosion as well on these, it's corrodes a bit, but I did use mine as a commuter bike for a bit as well, so you can expect a little bit of some corrosion here and there, a bit of flake, paint flick, put my teeth in, paint flaking, there we go. Yeah, it's one of the best budget bikes you can get, I think. There's loads of out there, loads of parts readily loads of parts readily available for them. I do apologise, this first vlog's going to be rubbish, I do apologise. Loads of parts are readily available, and you can make it, there's so many parts out there, no SV is the same. They've either got this, they've got that, or they haven't got this, or they haven't got that. Mine's got loads. I mean, probably too many maybe, I don't know. Well, actually I don't think so. Not enough. I want a rear hugger, to be fair. Which is one thing I will suggest. if you're looking to buy one and it's got a tail tidy on it, so it's got rid of that really horrible black mudguard flap thing, whatever you want to call it, and number plate holder. If you don't have that, you really ought to get if you don't already have one, a rear hugger, because it does, once that goes, that's it, it flicks rubbish everywhere. I mean, I really do highly recommend a rear hugger on these. I suppose any bike, I suppose, but yeah, and like I said, 33 brake horsepower for those that are interested. Low down, you know what I mean, to 60 you're pretty nippy, you know what I mean. But anything above that, that's when she's struggling, you know what I mean. I've never ridden a de-restricted, but in 5 months time I can get a de-restricted, so I'll upload a video on a comparison. But yeah, they are really good bikes. I think they are underestimated. Well, people underestimate them in the sense that it's a bit boring, but if you get to, you know, ride it for a bit, get to know it, and they're just full of character, man. They are. They're brilliant fun bikes to ride. So get one, basically. I do apologise, this vlog's going to be rubbish, I do apologise. But I think I should tell a little bit about myself. Obviously my name's Donald Bruce. Well, that's my YouTube name, that's not my real name. That'd be a bit weird, wouldn't you think? And if you can't tell from the name, I live in Donny. So if you're around the area, fancy meeting up, getting to know each other, brilliant. Drop us a comment, we'll see about meeting up. I work nights, so I'm usually free through the day, just not at evenings / night times. But I do have days off, or nights off, you should say. So like I said, just drop us a comment. Love to get to know more bikers. I hardly know any, to be fair. And I'd love to get out and go out on rides and meetups and what have you. So like I said, I apologise for the first vlog. I hope it gets better, and as I improve and get more confident with this camera, and I'll also invest in some editing software as well, because this is technically raw footage. So, but for those who have watched this far, thank you so much, and please remember to rate, comment and subscribe. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much.